Hey YouTube, this is Scarecrow Kaiser, doing a CardFight Vanguard deck profile. If you watch me often, you've noticed that I've done a deck profile on almost like everything so far except Grappler. So here's the Grappler profile. With my winnings that I've gotten from like my last few tournaments, I got almost everything I need for the deck. Like it's like 99% done. But yeah. I've only been playing with the deck for a few days, playtesting, seeing how I like certain things about it and stuff, and so this might end up looking different from some people's viewpoints. I can't say I know too much about them yet. So I said I've only been playtesting them a few days. I've never played them too many times because most people can't really win with them. They're don't appear to be that great. So I'm trying to see where I can get it, and yeah. Let's get started, I guess. Obvious starter. Wish they had a better starter. He's really not that great. Even as like just a normal card, I don't really like his effect. It's nice sometimes to be able to pull the trigger back in the deck, but yeah. So 4 Battle Razor. And that is it for my stands at the moment. When I started out, I decided to try 6 crit and 6 stand. I didn't really like how it was working. On that subject, 4 stand, 4 crit. I'm running her over Red Lightning. As I said originally, I decided to try 8 crit, 4 stand, 4 heal. Didn't like it. Then I decided to try 6 crit, 6 stand. Didn't like it. And this whole time, the critical I've been cutting was the Red Lightning. He has an effect, but the effect is not nearly as useful as a card like Gatling Dragon is. This effect is very, very pointless. I've yet to ever use this effect. I would imagine it would always be pretty rare, so based on how not that useful his effect is, I figured I would more likely like the 5,000 power versus the 4, so yeah, at the moment I'm doing 4 and 4, and obviously the 4 heal. And the reason for this is I'm currently, and liking it, playing 4 draw triggers. So I'm running 4, 4, and 4. Reason being, in this deck doesn't have like some tricks for summoning and stuff like other decks do. Like Paladins summon lots of guys, Kageros kill off guys for advantage, Oracle predicts and draws, and Spike Brothers swarm attack, and yeah. That's what I was noticing I was having a problem with. This deck, it can get some battle tricks in, but in terms of how it maintains advantage, not so great. So that's why I put in the draw trigger. Thus far, I'm really liking it. So that's it for triggers. Grade 1s. First, 3 Twin Blader. Only running 3. He's not a big booster, and this deck is kind of aggro, so don't feel the need to play 4. Although I definitely would play 3 because you can get stuck with a lot of grade 3s, and obviously those will lose you the game. If you drive check them, you're like, damn. Well, actually, it's kind of different when it comes to this deck. It can win you a game, but they can be dead in the hand late game when you need to actually defend. So I'd play 3, not 4. But really, the only deck that plays 4 perfect guards is like Paladins. 4 Clay Doll Mechanic. He's pretty useful for being a 7 and being able to flip the damage. I really like this guy. useful with Jack and getting your damage flipped up so that you can use your line heats and magical girls. For shout, as I said, this deck can use some draw power. That's why I put in the draw trigger. Plus he's 7,000 boost, so most decks have a card like him, and a lot of those decks play it, so he's a very likable card in this deck. And then the 8,000 beef tough boy. Grade 2s. 4 brutal Jack. This guy is so beefy that he's amazing. I really like him. I'm, for at least for now, definitely sticking to the 4. He's so beefy, and his effect is very easy. Like, I've never had a game where I actually couldn't pay his effect. For King, because the deck's aggro, I like him in 4 because he's a beefy 10,000, and being able to stand at 10,000, even if like he doesn't get the boost, he's still probably going to be able to attack the Vanguard. And then last of the grade 2, for Magical Girl, I really like her. I like her a lot. I was originally didn't know, so I played 2 of her and 2 Hungry Dumpty. Hungry Dumpty, okay, but I didn't really need him, especially with clay dolls, and I found out playing that she is really cool when it comes to stands, like attacking with her, and they could block her attack because they didn't want you to get the plus. And then with like a Shurikaiser or a stand trigger, you make her stand, and then you get a second chance at drawing a card. I really like her. So 4 of her. Grade 3s. For a Shurikaiser, I really like him. Other than being big, his effect can obviously be for game. 2 line heat, and at the moment there's just 1 Mr. Invincible. My first build, I ran 8 grade 3s and only 14 grade 1s because I figured more grade 3s would be cool for him. I found out it was, usually most of my decks I run 7 grade 3. I found out it was true once again. I got overwhelmed with grade 3s that I couldn't do anything with, so I cut it back down to 7. But still, I like him in 4, and my original had 2 of him for the sake of seeing how they go. As I said, this has mostly been experimental, being that it's fresh. Mr. Invincible, you don't do anything. Lion Heat, I kind of like you. I'm probably for sure, for sure, I'm going to be converting him into a Lion Heat, at least until I get the starter when it comes out and can get golds. But yeah, I actually do like Lion Heat. His effect is actually pretty good. So that's it for here. Yeah, like and comment.